Sure.
Discovery from Poland. What is your current assessment of the situation on the border between Poland and Belarus? Because this crisis is far from being over. Only yesterday there were almost 350 attempts to illegally cross the border. And when are you planning to impose new sanctions on Belarus?
Well, we are and we remain deeply concerned by the Lukashenko regime's inhumane actions. We strongly condemn their callous exploitation and coercion of vulnerable people, of people who have been seeking nothing more than a better life, with the regime's inhumane facilitation of irregular migration across its borders. As I mentioned last week, we are in close consultation with our European partners preparing follow-up sanctions to hold the Lukashenko regime to account for these hybrid operations, but also for its ongoing attacks on human rights, on international norms, on democracy, or what is left of it inside of Belarus. To that end, we call on the regime to immediately halt its campaign of orchestrating and coercing irregular migrant flows across its borders into Europe, as long as the regime in Belarus refuses to respect international obligations and commitments, as long as it undermines the peace and security of Europe, as long as it continues to repress and to abuse its people, we will continue to pressure the Lukashenko regime and not lessen, and our calls for accountability will increase. They will not diminish. We are deeply appreciative of the leadership, of the approach shown by Lithuania, shown by Latvia, shown by Poland in confronting the challenges created by the Lukashenko regime and its actions. And we stand with the European Union, we stand with our other partners and allies in supporting the democratic aspirations of the Belarusian people.
Are you also in direct consultations with Poland?
We have been in close consultation with our Polish counterparts as well. These are countries that, of course, have a right to regulate the entry of foreign nationals into their territory, including with respect to these irregular migratory flows from Belarus. We've urged Poland, we've urged Latvia, we've urged Lithuania to continue to do so humanely and in a way that is consistent with applicable international law.
And the last one, were you consulted or informed before the phone calls by Angela Merkel and Emmanuel Macron to Alexander Lukashenko and Vladimir Putin?
We have, of course, been consulting closely with our European allies regarding the inhumane, the coercive tactics of the Lukashenko regime. That coordination and consultation has been very close and very deep, but I'm not in a position to read out specific phone calls.